Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Here are 5 traits that can destroy families. The first one is selfish ambition. If you just think about your own needs, you have fantasies or, you just think about yourself, it could destroy your family because you can make decisions based on what you want. You don't consider the family, you don't consider how they feel, you never negotiate or compromise. If you have a selfish mindset and you're too selfish to care about anybody else, it could really destroy your family. Betrayal is not nice, not being loyal. It leaves a lot of resentment and bitterness, and it can cause division. So, the first one definitely selfish ambition. The second one is envy. If you're easily jealous by other people what they have, you could end up having poor money habits, and you could end up being even jealous of your own son and daughter because they're doing well. They're probably doing well in ministry, or they have a big career and they're doing well, and you can end up being jealous. And when you become jealous, you start to objectify them, and you start criticizing them, and you feel like you have to compete with them. That can destroy families. You shouldn't be jealous. You shouldn't idolize your kids. They belong to God. So if you're being jealous of your own daughter or just jealous of your own son, that can cause confusion. Because you're supposed to love your kids, not idolize them and objectify them. You're supposed to love them. You're not supposed to play games and make them feel uncomfortable because they're growing. You should be proud that they're growing. You shouldn't be jealous. The third one is bitterness. If you're bitter, you're angry at the world, sometimes you can really make the environment horrible. You're being passive aggressive, you're being miserable, and you're making other people feel uncomfortable in the house. You're supposed to be a homemaker, you're supposed to make the environment nice, you're supposed to make people feel good. You're not supposed to be being passive aggressive and a bully and being a martyr because you just don't like your life and you feel like you can't change the situation. So if you're acting bitter, being a victim, and just being miserable, and you feel like you hate your life, you could destroy your family because you're basically saying that they're not enough. You basically feel discontent and you're miserable, and you're just a gossip and you're a busybody and you're just trying to find the next fix because you're miserable. That could make people feel uncomfortable in the house. The fourth one is no empathy. Sometimes in life things happen. Your kid might get depressed. There might be, you know, stuff happen in life. Sometimes people get bullied. Certain things happen and there's a misunderstanding. It's so important to have empathy. If you don't, it can cause resentment. It can cause division and low self esteem in your kids. They start to downplay their emotions and try to numb themselves and have addictions. So it's so important to have empathy, just to be caring, and not, we don't want you don't want a environment of people just walking on eggshells and they have to, they have to hide themselves around you. You want your kids to feel safe. You don't want to just be so emotionally immature and cold. You want them to open up so they don't have any issues with their mental health, and go through, you know, all this pain and this suffering in silence, and end up blowing up and having a breakdown because you have no empathy. The fifth one is, which is the last one, is poor habits. Sometimes, having poor habits can really destroy families. Like spending a lot of money. If you recklessly spend money, and it could really it could destroy your family. Like when it comes to finance, and when it comes to your home life. If you're overworking and you don't get to see your family, you're like, oh, I have to pay bills, I have to do this, I have to do that. I can't do that at the moment. I have to work. But sometimes, if you just knew how to save your money properly and have better money habits, you wouldn't have to do certain things. Or I have to do this, I have to do that, and being a martyr. It's so important to take breaks and to be smart with money. If you're recklessly spending, like if you keep spending so much money and overly spending, having habits, and drinking, or just having the bad habits, it can cause a division. It could destroy your family because you're not thinking about them. You're not thinking about the neglect that you're doing. So it's so important to understand that. Hope that helped. If you need any counseling or coaching or prayer requests, email me. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.